You know, I started this channel a long time ago, and I've tried several times to reinvent it. Always about the same thing, either me trying to get in shape and talking about important topics, or just advocating for people like me who are survivors of human trafficking and SA violence. Even though I have been stuck for a very long time, I always tried to be the person that could be there for others, that people who are struggling in life, who had endured all of that there was hope, that, a lot of us are able to overcome it and find some peace within ourselves. And I haven't lied about that, but I also haven't been completely honest. And the only reason why, I've been honest about how, we spent 9 months in a motel through the crisis center, and, the violent harassment that we had overcome at one place, which is why we ended up there, and I lost my job as a crisis worker at the Ontario Provincial Police Communications Center, working for Kelly and Health, because I had to run home, protect my son. And I mean, I've been honest about things that we've been through, especially being a single mother of a child with severe special needs and severe behavioral issues. But maybe portrayed myself as more together than I have been. And the only reason I do that is because I know what it feels like, and I don't ever want anyone else to feel like that, to feel alone, to feel like they can't overcome it, because it's hard enough going through it alone. And I know that it is overcomable. For people like myself, well, I'll just use me. I haven't worked in a while. Not since I lost my job a couple years ago. My PTSD has overrun my life. My son, who has severe ADHD, and I've been telling the doctor for years that he's on the spectrum, which he's finally getting reassessed for. I can't even tell you how many times in the 2 months that we've lived here that I've had to call for help, including the police, because of his violent outbursts. We have lived here for 2 months, and we are being forced to leave. We signed a 6-month lease that we were going to renew as long as things went okay, and they will not renew it because my son damaged the water heater by putting water in the pipes, and because I had a big chunk of money taken out of my account this month due to my student loans. I was a little short on my rent, which I'll be about 2 days late, but that and some other issues, I guess, that I wasn't aware of, we are being asked to leave in September. So once again, here I am looking for a place to live. I don't even know where to start. I create so many to-do lists and goal charts, and my whole bedroom wall is about my dreams and goals and steps to get there. And it seems every time I try, this fear overtakes me every time, and having to deal with a child who is going to be 13 in a couple days, who is violent on a daily basis. I have absolutely nobody. I have no friends. We have family that we don't talk to. There's nobody. There's no support. And the supports we have in the community aren't enough to help him. They're just so oversaturated. I mean, we've been bounced around, and, you know, sometimes I've had to cancel because of him or because of myself. You know, we've had to reschedule a couple times because of issues with him here. Like, I have nobody. So I decided that from now on, you know, I'm always going to advocate for people like me. But I've spent the last few years trying so hard to be somebody I'm not for others, so they don't have to suffer, that I have suffered in silence, and I'm exactly the same place I was 5-6 years ago, even more. So I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just make these journals and post them, because for one, I'm hoping they will help me. 2, I'm hoping they will help others. And maybe if you're out there and you're going through the same shit, we can go through it together. Since I'm in the field, even though I'm not working, and I know that the system is broken, there is not a lot of help. And the help that is out there, either people can't afford, or it's years of waiting lists. And this is why our world has become so overwrought with screwed up kids hurting and ending others, whether it's friends or parents or step-parents, or there's just so much violence because people aren't getting the help they need. And then people like us are raising kids without the support that we need. And I know I'm not doing a very good job. He's living proof of that. So, since we can't get the help we need, I'm hoping we can build a community of helping each other. You know, just everybody needs somebody to lean on. And I know for a fact, if I had somebody to talk to, that would make all the difference. It's like when you're all alone, you don't have the motivation to do anything. So I'm reaching out, hoping to build a community of people that want to help each other overcome their trauma, their PTSD, anxiety disorders, mental health issues. Comment, reach out to me via email, and let's help each other, because I know I certainly need the help. Thanks for listening, guys. Be safe.